What is going on, everybody? It is Jordan Johnson Alpha Capital. I hope you all had a great weekend. Looking for another profitable week in the markets. This is going to be a relatively quick video. I do have a trade that is on my radar, which happened to be US30. I think it can be a very profitable trade for this week coming up. Little shameless plug before we get into the content of today's video. If you are not already in the $1 Million Visions Telegram group, I definitely suggest you join it. As you can see, it's over 460 members in here right now. I send out a lot of my personal trades, my wins, my losses, trade ideas, setups, tips, strategies, everything that I think can help you become a consistently profitable trader. As you can see, I post my wins, my losses. Of course, everything's live accounts. If you're not in this, join it. If you're already in it and you love the content like many of you tell me you do, refer other friends and traders to it. I definitely, like spreading the message of, just the positivity around trading, kind of giving, the real of trading, the wins, the losses, the goods, bads, and just everything that, you should be prepared for. And if you do not already follow the Facebook page, Johnson Alpha Capital, Jordan Forex Trader, go ahead, follow it, subscribe to it, like it. I appreciate all of the support. Got that out the way, so let's jump into what I think could possibly be, my trade setup by the week. I'm looking at US30. For those of you that don't know, US30 is simply just the Dow Jones that some Forex brokers, give you that option to trade the Dow Jones via US30 using leverage. So that's all US30 is, but US30 is in a very big bullish trend on your higher time frames. I'm looking at this setup on the hourly time frame. I'm looking at this as a A, B, C corrective structure. Let's draw some Fibonacci on here. You can see Fibonacci. Believe we came just nicked the 50, so we didn't quite get to the 50. So let's take the 61.8 off. We're in between 38.2 and the 50. So this is a good area that we are in. If you look to the left, structure leaves clues. Just look right over here. I really like this area where prices starting to turn around from. We can draw a trend line on here as well. Draw a trend line. So we have, of course, we got, let's make it as exact as we can. Okay. So as you can see, we got point here, point here, point here. This trend line is just acting as support. We did get this nice break through the trend line, as you can see, but we did quickly rebound. So two ways you can look at it. You can look at this as a break of trend line retest and, to go lower. I'm looking at this kind of as a false break of this trend line, and I am looking for US30 to go up. Looking for it to go well above 28,000. I think we're going to probably run into some support. Well, I'm going to run into some resistance a couple levels. We're going to run into resistance, of course, as we probably touch these highs here. We're going to run into resistance right around this black line here. But this is where I'm ultimately going to be looking to take profits off at. These are my ultimate targets on this trade. If you don't follow me on TradingView, follow me on TradingView as well. I just published this trade probably not even an hour ago on TradingView as I was looking at the charts. So you can see I published it. US30 is in a very strong bullish wave. We have a completed three-wave structure against the underlying trend. Just so I'm looking for the buy setups. This is pretty much the setup that I'm looking at. Just want to show you all that. So that's why you want to follow me on TradingView and be plugged into all of these channels I'm telling you about, so that you can stay up to date. I mean, you would have made, hopefully you would have made a lot of money last week, because all of my trades I made money on, I sent them out to the Telegram channel. This is a good counter trend line right here. I would definitely want to see us break this trend line as we're moving up. I mean, we're going to have to. So this trend line is counter trend line you see right here is going to act as resistance. So just watch this trend line here is to act as resistance. That's about it, you all. I mean, we really have no business breaking these lows. If we do start to break these lows, then I could be. I'm just wrong about this trade. Like I said, it's just my standpoint. Is how I see the markets. Is how I look at the markets. For those of you that don't know, when it comes to trading, you can have. Let's just say if you got 6 people in a room, we can all 6 take the same exact trade and get just get different results. Somebody might be looking to scalp, somebody might be looking to hold, somebody might be a counter trend trader. So that's just why it's important in your trading to have a trade plan. You need to be able to determine what type of trader are you. What is your beliefs of the markets? Because we don't really trade the markets, you all. We trade our beliefs of the markets. How do you look at the market through your lens? Me personally, I am first of all, I'm an Elliottian, so I trade based on the Elliott wave principles. That's what I believe in. I believe in the Elliott wave principles, so I trade the Elliott wave principles. I believe the market move in these patterns. So for somebody that that's not bought into Elliott wave, that's not bought into Frost and Practice, teachings, they wouldn't have success trading my system even if I give them the same exact trades I take. Why? Because they're not bought into the system. That's not their beliefs in the markets. That's my beliefs in the markets. That's why it is so important that you determine what are your beliefs of the markets. What type of person are you? You need to develop a trading plan, a trading system that resembles and reflects you, that reflects your personality, that reflects your mindset, and because that's what you're trading. You're not trading the markets. You are trading your beliefs of the markets. And a lot of y'all probably never heard that before. It gets a lot deeper than that. But it's just the way that you need to look at it. Are you a trend trader? Are you a counter trend trader? Are you a scalper? Are you a swing trader, position trader? What type of trader are you? Once you determine that, what is your money management? What is your position size and techniques? How do you scale in and out of trades? You need to know this stuff. Worst case scenario, like if you take a trade, what is the worst case scenario? Where it just stops, where it should, like, all of this stuff goes into becoming a consistently profitable trader. So that's why you can have, let's just say I go long on this trade, somebody else goes short. It's a chance that we can both be right. The person that goes short, he could just be aiming for a retest of prior support, prior resistance, but with support he could be aiming for that. And me, I'm looking for a freaking 500 tick move in US30, and we could both be right. So that's why it's important just to know your beliefs in the markets. What type of trader are you all? Because these technical analysis, these charts, and all of that is great. I mean, it's beautiful. I love the order technical analysis. That's one of the reasons I fell in love with trading. I fell in love with these technicals. I fell in love with these charts. But I also realized that is, technical analysis and knowing how to read charts is a very, very small, very small factor in just percentage in you becoming a consistently profitable trader. Yes, it can help you get great entries, but honestly, you all, man, that is just getting a good entry is the very, very basic beginner, level of trading. You know what I mean? Like, anybody can get a good entry. I mean, all you're doing is clicking buy and sell. Like, it's not rocket science. The harder part is the business of trading, the psychology of trading, being able to really know and understand your beliefs of the markets. I can't stress this enough. You are not trading the markets. You are trading your beliefs of the markets. So you gotta master that. You gotta know what your beliefs of the markets are. You gotta know your trading system. What is your expectancy on every trade? You need to know this. What is your R multiples? What are you risking? Like, it just and this could go on a real long tangent around. That's not what this video is for. This video is just to bring awareness and to get you to just gets you to think about, you know, the other aspects of trading. Like, I promise you, it's not all about technical. You know, I mean, I love technicals. I'm a technician. I'm an Elliotician. I love these technicals, but that is just the entry level to becoming a consistently profitable trader. You got to be able to master these other components. You know, so that's what I try to stress. That's what I try to preach. I mean, I promise you, making profits is all fine and dandy. It's all great, but it is not the only thing. I mean, look, we all love to make profits. You go back, look at my content. I got videos. I got posts, you know, me making, you know, 5-figure days trading. Like, that is amazing. But that's not where the buck stops. Before you get to that point, you got to know this other stuff in regards to trading. So that's all, you all. If you love this video, you know, you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, share it with other people. You know, share it with other people. You know, that's about it. Over and out. I hope you all have a great week in trading. Let's look forward. Let's make a lot of money.